That Times Square incident shows terror on our soil remains a very real threat to Americans.
So imagine the importance of research that could point out suicide bombers before they strike.
Well, that very research is going on right here in Dayton. Only on 2, Pam Elliott on your side with the local team trying to detect terror.
Human missiles. You can't see them coming, but what if you could? What if you could detect suicide bombers before they blow up?
This room is our motion capture room.
Researchers at the Air Force Institute of Technology are working with area universities to come up with a model that would do just that.
Definitely could save lives. That's what the whole purpose is.
A year and a half ago, Dr. Ron Tuttle hit the ground walking. That's the focus of his research. He and others like Dr. Kimberly Kendricks of Central State University believe that if you study the way people move with and without weight on their bodies, you can come up with a database that will give you enough information to identify suicide bombers before it's too late.
As long as we have video data and can isolate certain places on the body, we can form this mathematical model and make certain conclusions from the information gathered.
Inside this room, there are more than a dozen cameras. The ones with red lights pick up sticky balls placed on hats, shirts, and bracelets. The balls serve as markers for gait analysis because your pattern of walking includes your natural arm swing, where your shoulders and wrists are in motion. So you put that on me, okay.
Right.
All right.
All right, just like something like that. Okay. And so now, as you move your wrist, the camera's tracking you.
So you want me to walk normally?
Yeah,
I'll have you hold this down.
You're just walking.
So I'm just walking toward the door, however I walk.
However I walk. Walk back.
It goes up over the ramp.
Since we all don't walk alike, researchers need to test people of various sizes. I became part of their database by walking around a course outside.
You'll start right about here, just go up the steps, down the ramp.
Like dozens of people before me, I was asked to walk around once, then turn around and come back to the starting position. First without a load, then with a vest weighing between 15 and 20 pounds.
Weighted with bolts right here.
Yes.
And things like that.
Do you use the same vest every time?
Yes.
The weighted vest represents an explosive device. The extra weight no doubt shifted my steps. My movement was captured on videotape.
I think we can take pride in the fact that we're contributing to the database that's being collected by other universities, too. This is really a team effort. AFID is playing, I think, a significant role in collecting a database that includes about 100 subjects. It'll be probably one of the biggest ones around for that purpose.
Dr. Tuttle says he sees the day coming when companies and governments will pull people aside, possible threats, not because of how they look, but because of how they walk.
And I think that's what makes me want to work harder, to make sure that we do have results that will help keep the public safer.
Pam Elliott, 2 News on your side. What's fascinating really is by using math, potentially you can save lives. And people right here in the Miami Valley are contributing to the research that can make a difference really around the globe. And let me tell you, countries everywhere are watching to see how this research develops.
This is truly fascinating, Pam. If this becomes operational, how close would these scientists have to be to someone to be able to tell, and how quickly would they be able to tell if someone had explosives inside of them?
Well, in some ways, Michelle, they're still addressing those questions, but Dr. Tuttle did say to me they want to at least be 100 to 150 feet away from a suspicious person. And then in terms of seconds, they've got to be able to capture this person on camera and then use the data they've collected to match the gait, or the walk, if you will, to the database. So they can know, does this person have a load, a possible bomb on his or her body?
Now, we saw you there on the track. Of course, they ask you to walk normally, which is always, tough when people are watching every step. But you got your results. How'd you do?
We got some results, and we want to show you some video because it's fascinating. Look at this. This is interesting, and I'll tell you what we're seeing now. They asked me, of course, to walk without the weighted vest, and that's what you're seeing now. Okay, so take a look. Now we're going to switch and see the video in which I have the vest on. Now, maybe the naked eye can't capture the difference. And, of course, I'm trying not to make a big difference. I'm trying to walk normally. They asked me to do that. But see, they have now, they say they're coming together with the science and the math model that will eventually they'll be able to see, where's my wrist, where is my arm, where is my elbow, where's my shoulder, and then match it and say, she's got something on her. We've got to pull her aside before it's too late.
Oh, it's just amazing.
That is
It's
wild.
just really fascinating. Thank you so much, Pam.
You're welcome.